From practicing his kicks so many darn times that he lost count, to embracing the opponents that were worth his salt, showing true sportsmanship. Let's talk about how the Black Bruce Lee destroyed Muay Thai fighters. But first, let's get into a short history lesson for you. Manson Howard Gibson, born on May 5, 1963, is a retired American kickboxer known for his extremely impressive career. In fact, he was so darn good that he was given nicknames like Thai Killer and the Black Bruce Lee. Eventually, Gibson became a 12-time world champion in both kickboxing and Muay Thai. But what was the guy known for? Well, Manson was known for his ferocious use of spinning techniques and an unconventional style that blended aspects of kickboxing, Taekwondo, and northern praying Mantis martial arts. Yeah, you heard that right. The guy secured over 100 victories with more than 80 knockouts, around 40 of which were accomplished via head kick. His mastery of kicks, especially spinning ones, was absolutely incredible. His dedication to practicing these kicks so many times each made him virtually unbeatable against the top Muay Thai fighters of his era, earning him the nickname Muay Thai Slayer. Gibson's style consisted of various powerful kicks like the side kick, spinning back kick, and spinning hook kick. His unmatched confidence and skill allowed him to take on legendary fighters in the Muay Thai world, defeating opponents with his impeccable technique and precise timing. In a fight against Changpuek, Gibson's strategic use of spinning kicks and agile footwork kept Mansu at bay. Despite some rough exchanges, Gibson's control of the fight with well-timed attacks ultimately led to his victory and earned him the world title. His dominance in the ring was proof of how he'd mastered specific techniques inspired from Bruce Lee's philosophy of practicing one kick 10,000 times over. Gibson's unparalleled dedication and adopting Bruce Lee's philosophies made him an unstoppable force in the world of martial arts. After his fights, Manson Gibson wanted to take on any Muay Thai fighter worldwide to become the best in the world. He aimed to become a champion in the eyes of the Japanese audience. And if you keep watching this video, you'll see just how he did that. The epic battle between Gibson and Sajitkan. In his bout against Sajitkan, Gibson faced many challenges as Sajitkan used low kicks effectively, countering Gibson's spinning back kicks with powerful strikes to the groin. But the Thai Killer learned from this. He adapted his strategy and tried to distract Sajitkan before landing precise kicks. Despite being hit with some heavy shots, Gibson knocked Sajitkan down with a well-timed spinning kick to the head. Sajitkan attempted to show resilience, but ultimately fell prey to Gibson's chaotic yet effective punch combination. As the rounds progressed, Gibson maintained control with his spinning kicks and takedowns, dominating the fight with a mix of side kicks and quick punches. Sajitkan made many attempts to counter, but he was no match for Gibson's precise timing. The fight demonstrated Gibson's adaptability and skill as he adjusted his tactics to overcome Sajitkan's initial strategy and secure a decisive victory. As the fight went on, he intensified his attacks with more spinning kicks in order to finish the bout once and for all. However, luckily, Sajitkan was saved by the bell. In the next round, it wasn't until Gibson's spinning kick was intercepted by a low kick that the bout became intense again. Unfortunately, this led to another accidental groin strike that visibly frustrated Gibson. Despite repeated groin hits, Gibson stuck with his side kicks, yet again facing a counterattack to his groin. Towards the end, even though the fight became a mix of knee strikes versus close-range boxing, Gibson offered a hug to Sajitkan. And you don't see that every day. Legends face off. Gibson's epic battles against Corban and Hoost. Moving to Gibson's match against the legendary Corban, he initially used spinning kicks effectively. However, Corban adjusted his strategy, landing solid combinations and low kicks. Despite Corban's efforts, Gibson found his rhythm, delivering a series of side kicks before executing a spectacular whirlwind attack, a sequence combining a spinning back heel kick, a whirlwind left hook, and a spinning back side kick. The precision of this strike led to Corban's super quick defeat. Then came Gibson's fight against the larger opponent Ernesto Hoost, a multiple-time Muay Thai world champion. Hoost, visibly bigger and taller, posed a significant challenge. In this bout, Gibson faced his toughest challenge yet, overcoming Hoost's physical advantage and impressive track record. This victory stood out as one of Gibson's greatest achievements, defeating a seasoned champion in Hoost, showcasing his skill and determination in the ring. From the fight's start, Gibson showcased his trademark whirlwind attack, but Hoost countered it with a low kick, using his size advantage to control the ring's center. Because of this, Gibson had to endure several unintentional groin strikes from Hoost. In the second round, Gibson offered a glove touch, but Hoost declined. After an accidental groin strike yet again, Gibson continued employing side kicks and spin punches, countering Hoost's attempts to engage with low kicks. The match remained chaotic, with both fighters having their moments. However, everything changed when Gibson landed a perfect spinning back fist, resulting in a knockdown. Despite Gibson's strong comeback, the judges ruled it a draw, leading to an extension round as per K1 rules. And though Gibson floored Hoost with a sidekick, Ernesto's consistent low kicks led to his victory via unanimous decision. Even though the Thai killer lost, he remained gracious, proving his mettle as one of the greatest Muay Thai fighters. Best kick fights: Gibson's triumph against Changpuek Kiatsongrit. But that wasn't the end of Gibson's legacy. In a highly anticipated matchup, Manson Gibson faced off against Changpuek Kiatsongrit, known for his low kicks in the martial arts world. Changpuek, who was often dubbed the GOAT low kicker, was expected to pose a significant challenge to Gibson. The fight started with Gibson's spinning back kick, but both fighters were cautious. With Gibson inviting Changpuek to attack, eventually exchanges intensified. Changpuek landed a low kick that momentarily knocked Gibson down. However, Gibson recovered swiftly, countering with spinning back fists and side kicks to gain better control. As the rounds went on, Gibson switched between side kicks, spin kicks, and whirlwind attacks. Despite Kiatsongrit's attempts to counter with low kicks and middle kicks, Gibson's strategic use of side kicks helped him control the fight's pace and range. In the third round, Gibson offered a glove touch, which Kiatsongrit declined. But he still executed a series of successful strikes, including spinning back fist and a whirlwind left hook, to effectively knock down Changpuek multiple times. He also avoided damage from low kicks early on and controlled the fight's range with side kicks, using whirlwind attacks when necessary. Even though the judges declared the fight a draw initially, an extension round led to Gibson showcasing his dominance with precise strikes and control. The fight between Gibson and Changpuek Kiatsongrit was regarded as a masterclass in combating a low kick specialist with spinning kicks. Gibson's strategy and intelligent approach throughout the fight were commendable, showcasing his versatility and skill in the ring. However, there was no match for this next bout, Manson Gibson's next big fight. In a fight between Manson Gibson and Yarsin Luglongtang, Gibson used his spinning back fists and kicks to fight fiercely against his opponent. He managed to land a perfect spinning back kick, targeting Yarsin's floating rib, a devastating move known to paralyze opponents. Gibson's strategic use of the referee's position to shield himself from low kicks in the fight highlighted his tactical prowess. And that's exactly how in the second round he unleashed a flurry of spinning attacks, securing a victory. Beyond his fighting skills, Gibson's humility and dedication to helping young kids have also earned him respect within the fighting community. But out of all of his fights in his career, his bout against Yarsin was where he met someone who could finally see his kicks coming. Facing Yarsin Luglongtang, Gibson encountered an opponent capable of dodging his fancy kicks. Yarsin landed multiple low and middle kicks, but despite this, Gibson showcased resilience. He landed a whirlwind left hook and maneuvered Yarsin with swift moves during their exchanges. The fight witnessed Gibson enjoying the match, even as Yarsin focused on throwing kicks, scoring effectively. Gibson displayed sportsmanship, smiling and exchanging taps with Yarsin at the round's end. But despite some prolonged hugging instances, the fight continued with Yarsin's impressive ability to kick proficiently from various stances. In this round, Gibson landed a spinning back fist on Yarsin's guard, exciting Yarsin. They engaged in a chaotic exchange, with Yarsin visibly excited. In the following round, Gibson executed multiple side kicks and landed significant punches and spinning back fists. However, Yarsin effectively dodged Gibson's whirlwind attempts and countered with his jumping kick. He delivered multiple roundhouse kicks on Gibson whenever Gibson tried his spinning attacks. At first, Gordon had seemingly won the bout, but then it was announced as a draw. They fought one more round, hugging again at the end, resulting in another draw. This series of bouts showcased just how well the Black Bruce Lee destroyed Muay Thai fighters. Well, as we conclude our journey through the life and fights of Manson Howard Gibson, it is clear that his impact on the world of Muay Thai is nothing short of legendary. His story is a testament to the power of dedication, skill, and the enduring spirit of a true martial artist. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the life and fights of the Black Bruce Lee. Do you think Manson Gibson was one of the best fighters, or do you think he was overrated? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this.